This house believes that feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. We believe that every industry has their own impact on society, on how the fame brought them to it, on how the media glorify those things. But the problem is the fame, is the popularity will bring more harm or bring more good and vice versa effect from the society and the industry itself. Here, we are talking about the K-pop industry and how we believe that feminist movement should aggressively oppose the what is glorified by that industry. Here are the thing. We're going to talk about the impact on the K-pop industry that gave to the society, on how big it is, on how the world is portrayed by the K-pop industry, and how the harm that comes from this narrative. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, bullying, beauty, diet, plastic surgery, and a bad views, and how the feminist movement could change in this case to bring world to be a healthier environment. Can the feminist movement change this situation? Yes, and how we believe the feminist movement could change the situation in our side compared to the opening government and opening preposition proposal by our mechanism. In our mechanism, we are going to portray on the feminist movement characteristic and the status quo, which has been told to you by our first speaker. Yes, by change the society views and give them awareness that comes from this industry with the power of feminist movement in current world. Firstly, we are going to talk about the supply and demand that comes from opening government and opening opposition. Let's see the argument from opening opposition who talk about how the beauty standard is coming from supply and demand on the industry by rating by the agency trying to take profit from their celebrities, while the opening government talk about how this supply and demand should be stopped by the K-pop industry. But here we're going to create the environment with the power of feminist movement. What can feminist movement does? Should we change the industry by stopping them or by the mindset of the society? Is it not different than talking which one that come first, egg or chicken? Here, ladies and gentlemen, in our mechanism, we believe that we don't want the feminist movement to wholly change the industry by suddenly changing the standard of the K-pop industry. But here in our mechanism, we will give awareness related to the issue and how standard portrayed by the K-pop industry should not be followed rawly. Why should feminist movement? Because the feminist movement has a platform that can't be reached by the government. Platform that more grounded to the most of the people and easily be spread towards most of the society. And how come our different mechanism from the opening government brought better situation, better goals? It's because we're changing the perspective of our society, which not only come from the progressive areas, we can change the demand towards the K-pop industry in a nutshell. We believe that this is a task for a movement because the movement could reach people from every aspect. And why feminist movement? Because in this situation, we're going to change a view on how feminists should be brought. The aggressive movement will also stop the exploitation of the celebrity and the agency based on their story on how they should went into this and that standard before they went debut. So we believe that in the supply and demand again that where our government side of the house brought more effective mechanism in this case. More evidence in this situation at the beginning, the K-pop industry focused on how the celebrities should look like Yuna, have big eyes, skinny legs, straight posture, but after society changed the views with more various type of beauty, such as Jessie, the first, she hardly to be accepted by the society. But after its redness and how beauty is various in society views, we can see that she is gaining more popularity, which this is what we are trying to portray in our mechanism and answer the arguments of first speaker. Second, by our mechanism, we are also going to change the glorification that could be brought by the agencies and change it into a better environment, which indirect gaining more followers and maintain the followers of the feminist movement itself. Thirdly, in this case, the spreadness by feminist movement not only will be seen by the women, but also from the men, which this could be more explained how the aggressively opposed will not making gap for women either in order to get a job or in order to get a couple, which can be explained well by the opening government. This aggressive act also could be making the K-pop industry to be seen in other things rather than beauty, diet, plastic surgery in the public eyes, but also the hard work and talent that they have to be more awarded by the society. We also believe that the argument from the opposition side of the House related on how feminists should be focused on self-love will begin on our side because the self-love can be sent alone without external factor and support from society. Analogically, if a person could love themselves but has no support from the external factor, it will be worse than if a person could love themselves and gain support from the external factors. That is why we believe that our side of this House could win this debate. Thank you.